Hello. Welcome back. In this video of DCS server, I will walk you through configuring an AV policy and securing guest virtual machines in vShield environment. By now, you must be familiar with configuring VMware vShield and registering an SVA, and deploying an SVA in vShield environment. To secure guest virtual machines in my vShield environment, I must add a policy, and publish the policy. And then, I must add a security group, and publish the security group. Now, I will add a policy. Under the Policies tab, in the All Agentless Protection page, I will click Add. In the Add New Policy page, I will provide a name to the policy. From the Select Policy Template drop-down list, I will select an AV policy. And, I will enter all the details, as required. And save. And click Add Policy. After the policy is successfully created, a message appears on the screen. The newly created policy appears in the All Agentless Protection page. After the policy is created or edited, the policy must be published for it to be applied to a security group. So, I will now select the policy that I have just created, and publish it. After the policy is successfully published, a message appears on the screen. Now, I will add a security group. To add a security group, I will navigate to Security Groups, Virtual Machine, VMware vShield Security Groups. And, click Add. I will enter all the required details. I will select an AV policy that I want to apply to the security group. And then, I will select the assets that I want to include in the security group. Here, I can add the assets that I want to protect. I will click Test Rules to see if there are any assets that match my selection criteria. I will save the security group. After the security group is successfully created, a message appears on the screen. And the newly created security group appears in the VMware vShield Security Groups pane. Now, I will publish the security group. So, I will select the security group that I have just created, and publish. The published predefined filter shows the number of security groups that are published. Now, I want to see the guest virtual machines that are available in a security group, and the status of the guest virtual machines. So, in the left navigation pane, I will click on a security group. In the right pane, I can see the guest virtual machines available in the security group. Here, I can see that my guest virtual machine is protected. If I want to see the guest virtual machines that are protected by AV policy, then I can click on the AV Protected predefined filter. I can also perform an on-demand scan on the guest virtual machines. I will select the guest virtual machine on which I want to perform an on-demand scan, and select the required option from the scan drop-down. This concludes the third and final video of the DCS server series of videos. For viewing the remaining videos of this series, refer to Video on Configuring VMware vShield and Registering a Security Virtual Appliance, Video on Deploying a Security Virtual Appliance in vShield Environment.